T46 was a really important member of the transient killer whale community.
Taryn Scarf says T46, or Wake as she was nicknamed, was a matriarch of her pod and had an impressive number of offspring.
She mothered 8 different calves, so 5 females and 3 males. She has over 15 grandchildren from her female calves and already had 5 great-grandchildren during her lifetime. So she produced really greatly to the transient killer whale population, and she made a really positive impact.
T46 was last spotted on February 20th near Alert Bay, an island community off the northeast coast of Vancouver Island. Since then, her family has been seen repeatedly without her.
In the transient killer whale population, individuals will frequently separate from their group and then rejoin at a later point. In the case of T46, she was almost always seen traveling with her 3 sons and her daughter, so for her to not be seen with that grouping is quite rare.
Experts say carcasses of dead whales are located in fewer than 5% of cases.
They don't show up, and there's a good sightings history of their families without them, and then they're presumed deceased. And that's tended to work very well for confirming death.
T46 was first observed in 1976 when she was captured in Puget Sound with 5 other orcas, set to be sold to an aquarium. But the potential sale became the subject of public outcry.
There was a big protest around this event, and as a result, these whales were set free,
sparking an end to the live capture industry in BC and Washington state. Scarf says transient killer whales have been thriving on the West Coast, unlike endangered southern resident killer whales, which depend on dwindling Chinook salmon stocks.
Whereas the transients eat mammals, the southern residents primarily will eat Chinook salmon, so a much smaller prey availability for them.
Scarf says while it is always sad to mark the death of any orca, T46 was in her late 50s, the average lifespan for a female killer whale. Janella Hamilton, CBC News, Vancouver.